There's a new Easter egg hiding in the firing range. It's been revealed by the developers in their latest dev stream, and they kind of hint that it's quite a big deal, but nobody's found it. So I have proceeded to absolutely break the game. First, let's hear what they said exactly.
And I will add one more thing. There is an Easter egg.
That is true.
And nobody's found it.
That is true.
Challenge for everyone out there to find the Easter egg. If no one finds it, maybe we'll drop a clue.
Yeah, we'll have to. I've kind of debated on it. Rami, our designer, who worked on a lot of the stuff in firing range, I think a day or two after we had shipped it, he kind of called me over to his desk of like, hey, you want to see something cool? And he showed me the Easter egg, and my reaction to it was like, that's in the live game right now. Like, you can go do it. I went back to my desk to load it up my account and successfully did it. So yes, that's true. There is some fun stuff there.
And we didn't even know about it until it was in the game.
Which is a very common thing with Easter eggs.
That's
often how he says. I said the same thing. Like, who knows about this? And he's like, the people in this room know about it right now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. So yeah, nice tease out there for sure.
If they find that Easter egg, maybe you could.
That Easter egg would probably help. Yeah.
We can set up like a challenge reward.
Yeah, maybe.
Find the Easter egg, unlock marketing information.
You get a trailer.
Yeah,
trailer. Or something. That'd be cool.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Listen to that. Doesn't it sound like it's quite interesting? It could either be maybe a hidden weapon or a hidden look at the next legend or something like that related to future content, because why, if we found it in the game, would they then release marketing material? It seems a little strange. And Jay kind of said a tease and then stopped himself and kind of changed the subject. So seems like some kind of tease hiding in the game maybe. I don't know. Either way, I've tried everything I can do to find the Easter egg. Now, before we get into it, first things first, yes, there are Nessie plushies and dog plushies hiding around, but these aren't the Easter eggs. That has been in the game since the training map, not the firing range, so it's got to be something else. Also, if you're seeing Lifeline's revive shield or weird glitches where you're thrown into the air, or zip lines are moving, or bloodhound birds, or any other legend ability, it's because you're actually sharing the server with somebody else. They're just invisible, basically. But they're not there, it's not an Easter egg, it's just happening because you're sharing the server with other players. So this Easter egg is pretty well hidden, so what have I done to try and find it? Well, one of the first things is I found out how to glitch outside the map and explore absolutely everywhere, because I've had a good look around this map. I know a lot of you have spent hours looking inside the map, so I thought, let's think outside of the box. Let's think outside of the map. What happens if we get to the big dropship, for example? Or what happens if we go and explore the mountains, for example? So you climb up here, you switch to Wraith, and then you start running against the wall, and you switch to Crypto, and then you can switch back to Pathfinder, grapple up here, and here we are. We are now outside of the map. Now, here's the thing. You will not die if you land in this area. If you fall on the ground, you won't die. You'll just run around under the map. There's this big cube here, right? See this big cube? This is the one thing I haven't figured out. I don't know how to get inside it, if there's a way to get inside it, but it's the one mystery in this map I haven't yet solved. With that in mind, let's take a look at how we got to the massive dropship. Maybe there's an Easter egg there. Maybe that is the Easter egg. I don't know. It's a pretty cool thing to look at, so I'll show you that now. So essentially, once we are down here, what we need to do is jump down into the water below. Now, once you're down here, you need to do a lot of running, basically. You need to run all of the way to the other island, all of the way over here. Now, it will take a little while, but if you play as Pathfinder, you can grapple on the ground under the ground, if that makes sense, to kind of get yourself there quicker. I don't know if there'd be an Easter egg out here, because it seems a little strange when you think about it. Would they hide it outside the map like this? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to show you how you can do it and how you can get to the dropship. So once you're here, you'll need to kind of put a zip line down, and then you'll have to just grapple your way up. There's a bunch of different ledges to climb up. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. To reset your grapple cooldown, you can just switch legends and then switch back. I will say though, if you want to make it easier, make sure to go with a bunch of ultimate accelerants. If you had a few zip lines down, you'd be up there in no time. Had a lot of struggle getting up here because I had to just rely on the grapple for the most part. You definitely need at least one zip line. Otherwise, you can't get onto the first ledge. And on top of that, I would suggest bringing a sniper rifle because you probably want to have a good look around. And it's not so easy doing that with just a P2020. I definitely came under equipped, but if you're there with a friend, it's going to be a little easier. Now, there's no real rhyme or reason for climbing up this rock. Just look for like the nearest flat ground that you can grapple from. A lot of it's just about trial and error. So once again, I'd highly recommend you take a zip line. Once you're up there, you'll now see just how gigantic this ship actually is. There are also tons of strange boxes around. I mean, they're not strange, but it's strange that they're here. I'm not really sure why they've been put here, honestly. Let's go take a look at the ship, because that's the most exciting part. Now, the whole ship, despite its large size and everything, it's actually, you can't walk on it. There's no clipping, so you'll just fall straight through. And everything about the ship is just completely empty. Besides this small area here, the hangar, which is completely decorated. I couldn't find anything in here that really showed as an Easter egg, but it's a pretty cool thing. So I thought I'd show you the inside. Thankfully, we have the crypto drone, so we can just go all the way in and have a good look. It's very well detailed, so I'm not sure if this is something that they've designed in the past or why exactly it has so much detail to it. But either way, no Easter eggs in here really. A cool little look at the ship, but nothing else to it here. So we've made our way out here, so we're not going to stop searching. I thought we'd climb all of the way to the top of these towers, see if there's anything up here. Once again, if you had zip lines, this would be so much easier. It's a lot of trial and error using a grapple to get up here, but you know, you get a nice view. You can see the ship. It looks nice and beautiful. It's a good area to kind of look at the ship. This is the ship that you drop out of, by the way, just kind of chilling on this little island. But there's nothing else up here, you know. There's a couple targets, but these are the ones you can see all of the way on the training ground. So nothing special about them. You can't climb on them. If you shoot them, it's just the same thing happens. As you can see here, here's the clipping issue. You can't actually stand on it, so be careful of that. You don't want to fall in like I did. I also climbed on the other tower, but as you can see, once again, nothing really special to look at here. It's just another view. I also crypto droned the entire area and I couldn't find anything, quite honestly. I really couldn't find anything here. And I also ran across the entirety of the bottom of the ocean and I looked around. I found the edges of the map. There was nothing there, nothing special. I don't think they'd hide anything out here anyway. I also climbed on all of the mountains surrounding the area. Nothing special there. I even went to the Leviathans, looked at them. Nothing special there. I also had a good look at the rocks all around the actual firing range area. Couldn't find anything, honestly. I looked hard. I looked far and wide. I could not find a thing. So next we have a look at this strange firing target under the map. Now, these targets can be shot, right? You can shoot them, they get destroyed, they flip back up. So I thought, okay, maybe if you can shoot this one, something will happen. It's a bit strange that it's been hidden under the map like this in the first place. It actually turned out to be very, very hard to get to it because there's so many layers of invisible walls. We had to put down like a million different zip lines, layer them out perfectly, get the grapples right, get onto this tiny ledge, and then we could finally shoot it. And, well, nothing. So that's really where I am. I wanted to share all of these things I've tried because, yes, there's an Easter egg hiding in this map, and yes, I didn't find it, but I want to show you where I am. I personally think that it's more leaning towards something inside the map, and perhaps there's some kind of sequence of events we need to do to trigger it. I really do not know at this point, but that's why I made this video. Just like with the whole puppy vault and all of that stuff, I'm calling on you, the community, to go check it out. But please, the Nessie plushies and the puppy plushies are definitely not the Easter egg. So thank you for searching and letting me know, but don't worry, that's not it. No need to send me those messages. If you find anything else interesting that hasn't been featured in this video, please let me know. I'd love to see it. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. I know we've been doing tons of Easter egg videos recently, but there's tons in the map. They even said that a lot of the World's Edge ones still haven't been found, so I'm very curious about that. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio!